So there's this guy, he was playing by then, okay. Hiyo time yenda alikuwa gwiji, but alikuwa na play F sharp na ile maneno. Aliniambia, for me to teach you have to bring a kuku. In the village, kuku ya mzae atakuvunja miguu. Madhe atakuona uoja hiyo. Anasema because by then I remember kuku was worth around 300 back in the village. So I'm like, hapa nitaanza aje? Kamwambia ngumu. Wasanii tuko na tabia mbaya. Sometimes hata mtu amechoma, umeenda maybe ilikuwa concert ama service. Like, bro, umefunga. Uko fit, umeiva. Na hapo unajua tu vizuri huyu jamaa kuna vile anafaa kutizi. And you are not being honest. When you MD, you show up for the tizi ya kwanza. Hauna hata starting point. Look, inakuwa ni too much work. Mna waste a lot of time kwa tizi and all that. Yeah. So I think that's one of the things yenye nimelearn. Like, kama umechaguliwa kwa MD, make sure you've prepared yourself. Hata kama like you don't have anything recorded, like have those ideas are something that you can guide people with.
Watumishi podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Watumishi podcast, the home of inspirational conversations. I'm your host. You can call me Garvillo. Music is my name. Our sponsors for every episode is Sauti Gang Studios, located in Current Village along Gong Road. So in case you also have any nature of conversation that you want to take, maybe you have a guest that you want to be able to just have a sit down, you can be able to get in touch with us through the numbers and the information that will be displayed. So you can be able to call the number, book a session, and you can be able now to come and be able to do the different creative aspirations that you have. Also, you can advertise with us through our email address, that is watumishipodcast@gmail.com. So once you get to us, you can be able to have a chit chat on the way forward in terms of whichever content that you want to advertise, be it a concert, be it maybe you just have your own creative thing that you want to do. You can be able to get in touch. We are present on our social media handles, that is YouTube, Spotify, Instagram and TikTok as Watumishi Podcast. So get there, search for Watumishi Podcast. You'll be able to get the different nuggets that we give in terms of the different guests we've had on board and the different things that we do. So today we are privileged, honored and humbled to have the one and only who is a musician, is a professional bassist, Mavuno Hill City, is a band leader of the K Crew BS group, is a music arranger and a music director. This is none other than, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only Bassist.
So, thank you so much.
Good to see you.
It's good to be here. Finally. Yes.
Yeah, you're welcome. And today we just want to have a chit-chat in terms of the different arenas within your life that you've been able to make until to where you are at, to just establish a name as Bonnie the Bassist. So even as we start off, we just want to start off with the biodata. That is basically where was Bonnie born? Hey, I'm feeling I'm becoming an artist.
Big sasa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Already shasema jina, but jina iko kwa ID ni Bosire, Nyarunda. Born in Kisii County. Somewhere there. Kuna village hapo. Nizaliwa hapo, yeah, and then what else?
Where did you grow?
I grew up back up to, I think after class 8, and then I moved to Kisumu. That's where I did my high school. Yeah, high school. Yeah, I stayed there. Nimetoka huko, I think 2021. Yeah.
Is when you came to, you transited to Nairobi?
Yeah, that's when you come east side sasa.
Okay. You can big up your schools, the ones that you learned. Labda mtu anakuanga mikono hivi anasema ule msee namjua.
Shule za village.
Secondary
ilikuwa Kisumu, shule inaitwa Bishbabiru. Yeah, that's where I was.
After high school you transited to an institution?
No, nilianza nikawacha nikaingia kwa muziki.
Sasa hapo tutataka kujua kwa nini uliacha. But before you get there, maybe we just want to also understand, maybe from your family genealogy, is anybody pursuing music or doing music, or a musical icon that you can be able to tag back and say, hey, kuna msee hapa?
Okay, I think my family ni wako musical, because all that, like, to grow up, my dad used to play a guitar. My mom alikuwa choir director wale wa go home. So like growing up I used to see my folks kwa hao tu jioni kutakuwa na choir hapo kwa nyumba. Taimba utasikia mzee ameplay guitar, play too, but zilikuwa zile mabox guitar. I think that's where now my love for music ilikuwa born. Yeah, because like every time kulikuwa na like tulianza kwenda church from the early home. Kanisa ilikuwa you don't negotiate about going to church.
It's compulsory.
If you don't, then utafute kwako. So I think doing that, going to Sunday schools, and Sunday school you have to sing, you have to do all those things. And yeah, that's where I think because even my uncles walikuwa na play, this one is a pastor, gonna play keyboard, and like, yeah, music iko
inborn.
Yeah, but right now I don't think this, mimi ndo niliamua nikasema hii kitu tuende sana.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe in those institutions, maybe across primary, did you maybe get to play something, or you started singing in primary, or when did you maybe music interest you?
So from those early ages, nikiwa primal, my very first instrument nilijua kuplay ni acoustic. Okay, zilikuwa hizo box guitar because they were home. So you're like, hii kitu ina sound vizuri, chani learn G. But then I didn't even know that was G, because the village they just play and just shapes, unaonyesha unashika hivi, unashika hizi mbili hivyo. That's how I learned. Like that was my first instrument. And then now I transitioned to piano. Yeah, that was in class 8. After nikimaliza class 8, that period ya nzo kitambo tulikuwa na kanga nje sana. So that period I think nikashika keys, and then I learned keys, and then so during that period ndo tuka transition kwenda Kisumu. So hapa nimeenda city mali everything. Yeah, everything iko. But even from back then, I remember nilikuwa napenda bass sana. Okay, I didn't know what that was, but I remember I used to wanna set speaker mali wameyekelea. I wanted to go, like nilikuwa naenda na kaa hapo hivyo kando. I just want to hear that heaviness. I didn't know what that was, but hiyo kitu ilikuwa inafanya na feel fit. And then later in life ndio nikuja kugundua, by the that's why ulikuwa naipenda from kitambo. Yeah. And then sasa I moved to Kisumu now. Of course there are now things are advanced, watu wako na more knowledge of music. They are playing things that I've never heard. Yeah, so
open up, yeah.
So that's how it began. Yeah.
Quite amazing. Inamaanisha hiyo time kucheza keyboard ulikuwa unacheza zile, unajua keyboard kitambo kama huko wacha
F sharp.
Kucheza F sharp afu lazima balance bass.
Yeah, balancing lazima.
Huko ni guitars zinatoka.
Yeah, okay. That's what was there.
Yeah, by then too.
That's what I learned. And then now I remember moving to Kisumu, and then now experiencing other people play. And then now like I got to discover, okay, so si peke yake, you can play this, you can. So then now I joined that Bishop Abiro. It's an ACK school, and that church is just next to it. So and then your time you join, so nika join your church. I joined that church. Nilikuwa na play keyboard, but once in a while kulikuanga na they had a piano and drums, hakuwa na bass guitar. So once in a while kulikuwa na jamaa anaitwa Sam Nujoma, shout out to Sam Nujoma. Yeah, he's like one of the very first people niliona akiplay bass, like actual bass guitar. I was like, wow. Yeah, so he used to bring it when I later, and then once in a while nashika nasikia vile ina sound. And then yeah, hivyo tu pole pole tu, and then now I learned a bit of theory, like knowing C, what's a scale, how do you form a chord. Yeah, there's another guy pia anaitwa Victor Dali, shout out pia. Ni like those are some of the people wenye walinisaidia ku understand na kuninacha. Yeah, giving me those opportunities to play. Yeah,
that intrigues me. Muziki gani did you hear while you were growing up? Because now I see church, was not a matter of kanisa ilikuwa lazima watu waende. Which was the music that maybe was being played at home pale mostly?
Ushago. Back then it was choir. Hizo time nakumbuka ndio Mwanzo alikuwa amehit, kulikuwa na hizo cassette zile ma compact, kulikuwa na Angela. Those are the people wenye nilikuwa nasikia Sunday asubuhi, unasikia like ndo ite watu lazima play your music. Kuna ile horn speaker imewekwa huko nje kwa mti, watu wanajua service karibu kuanza. Like those are some of the songs yenye nilikuwa nasikia from the early age. They now moving to Kisumu and now finding these people, they are playing a totally different kind of music. So from there kwa baptized into integrity. Kina Don Moen, Hillsong, Women of Faith, such kind of music. Yeah.
So your mashup of vocabulary ili change.
Yeah, ili change. Actually, ili change, and I think that's when I learned to play C. Yeah, so yeah.
Amazing. So I believe your mode of approach, as I can say, you learned mostly first the practical bit in terms of the different instruments, because right now you have your catalog, you have 3 instruments on board. You have acoustic, you have keyboard, you have bass. Both instruments, or across all these instruments, did you learn them from the practical bit, the theory bit, or from either that you learned from theory?
Theory imekuja way later. Okay, like doing like learning it in school imekuja later, but now ilikuwa ni practical. I hear something, I play it. I hear na nasikiza. I just like a earphone and I'm like, hiyo ni nini? I try and find out what it is. And then later now as I'm learning, and then I was like, so later nikianza kulearn theory and trying to discover what that was. And then now najua, okay, so ndio kitu nimekuwa nikiplay. So now I put a name to whatever I've been playing. Yeah.
So it means then you must have a very good musical ear, because not literally every musician can just hear and convert immediately or directly. It's not quite easy. So it means musical ear is indeed key for any musician to have.
Yeah, it is. Actually, I can say it's something you build from all those times, because I remember your period ya 2012 to 2015, like bado nilikuwa shule. I was in high school. Sikuwa na access ya phone ama internet. Nilikuwa na kaleka nini unawekewa kwa mema, msana kutumia ngoma na bluetooth ndio unasikiza. So like for that, me I had to, like you had to really listen well, and then we just interpret. Yeah.
So when was the transition now from keyboard to bass? Acoustic to keyboard to bass now.
The transition really happened. I think. So what I used to do in 2013, I remember I went home. Nikapata mzee akutuna bass fulani hapo. Hakuna bass fulani hapo mzee, like okay, si mzee, but someone was trying to build a bass guitar. So I remember it had all the pickups and the volume knobs, but haikuwa inafanya. Nikamwambia mzee, hii sikuachi hapa una vile unaitumia, let me go and try and find kama inaweza work. So nikachukua hiyo guitar. So I used to play it too. So what I used to do, nilikuwa nakaa kwa coach and then naisukuma hapa. So when I'm playing, at least hiyo vibration itoe something. I remember that at last week I met one of my oldest friend. Like tulikuwa wenye tumegrow naye musically. It's called Sam. Walikuwa wamekuja some mission around, so tukapatana. Then ndio akanikumbusha those days when nilikuwa nafungua hiyo bass. Hata nikisikia like tukisikia ikiham nasikia hiyo ni progress. But that day isikia ikifanya like every day it was ni kama gari mzee. Every day uko garage. But it never used to work. Actually niko na hiyo picha.
Producer.
Yeah, so like I remember that. And then I think and so during your time, because nilikuwa nimeanza kuona now there's guys who have like walikuwa na bass. So the other guy nilikwambia sometimes alikuwa anakuja na bass and then ana play naona nikishaona na play naichukua pia na play. So what I used to do, most of my learning ilikuwa nilikuwa najua kuplay hizo chords tatu, nilikuwa najua za acoustic. Nilitranslate that to piano. And then now since nilikuwa najua acoustic, nika translate that to bass guitar. Like I play what I hear. Like nikisikia bass line I'll try and find it. Yeah, and then sasa hiyo time between 2013 na 2015. So like every year ilikuwa inaenda ikibuild, every year ilikuwa inaenda ikigrow. So now the real transition will happen in 2016. In 2016 church walibuy bass guitar. So vile walibuy tu hiyo bass guitar hivi. Nikaambia there's another guy who was playing piano but he used to sing because sasa atunge play wawili. So vile niliona umebuy, that's when I switched. That's when like I switched. So 2016 nilikuwa nje cause nilikuwa nimemaliza shule. So that's when I started now like seriously learning how to play.
Hiyo kitu kabisa. How much time do you think it took you to grasp the basics before uanze
the basics? I think I had the basic before even I switched.
Before even you switched.
So naona hii period hapa katikati yenye napata na bass na nini ile mzee nilichukua home, nilikuwa najaribu so at least I had the basic. Yeah.
So 2016 was the year now.
2016 August, I remember that time. Siwezi sahau.
Saa ngapi?
Mimi nakumbuka ilikuwa Saturday tuliitwa tuende tufungue instruments. Yeah.
Okay. So across your journey, which are the music genres that have built you up in terms of what you play today? In terms of the bass?
I can say, kwanza, during that time, year 2016, okay, before even that, I used to listen to Joyous. Joyous, Spirit of Praise. Like those two, kwanza, sana Spirit of Praise. The reason why nilipenda hiyo nini is because the bassist alikuwa left-handed. So I was like, huyu jamaa anacheza ikitu aje na iko hivi, iko upside down. Yes, but I think that's the time yenye nilitake, like I used to listen to it a lot. And then now Joyous because of Becca and the bass lines. Wow. So yeah.
Oh, amazing. Which genre of music for you tickles your fancy? Ile yenye ukijipatanga tu hivi kwa umekaa tu place unafeel tu ili nanibebanga tu.
Sasa unataka kuniweka majaribuni.
Utafungua bass hivi.
Of course as a musician you listen to everything. But I can't say ziko mingi but jazz, reggae. Reggae nasikianga ni kama damu yangu inasimama. Like there are those, but there are specific ones. Then kuna of course 7. Nimeishi nikipenda 7 from kitambo. What else? Like all I can say I listen to everything. Like niza kuwa I listen to all genres, but now it depends what kind of a song, like what feeling does that song give me, you know? And of course now growing up with integrity, so that in a
Okay, nice. So I believe on bass we have things we call the bass techniques. And I believe over time, as per your learning, of course, learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tuambie 1, 2, 3 zenye watu wanafaa wajue.
The techniques is like technique ni kitu very important, especially for a bassist. And I think that's one of the very first things nili learn, because I remember I used to kwa naona tu ma videos and then kaanza come across videos of bass techniques. Remember I learned to play before knowing that I should learn technique, I should learn scale. Me, I used to play what I'm hearing in my head. So song ikikuja, I'll just ndatokea tu na bassline yenye imejisikia. Yeah, but I believe technique ya kwanza ni finger picking. Plucking, like index, middle. That one, like you have to have it from the early age of your learning. Because ukimiss that, like that, I think it makes a huge difference. Utapata kuna msee ana play like mbona ileti, utarealize ni hiyo. Another technique ni technique ya African music. Kutumia thumb, because kwa 7 utaitumia, kwa rumba hata zouk. So those are the things if you're not, like if you didn't get them right, utakuwa na shida. I remember there's one technique 7. I tried it for like 3 years. Like when I started learning it, like time nilijua sasa nafaa nianze kulearn 7. And then I came across a video ya Moise amefanya about technique ya 7. I was like, wow, okay. I remember I took that video. Nika learn for like 3 years. 3 years before like ikuje nikuwe stable, nikuwe inaiza like I can play mbele ya watu. Yeah. So kuna mingi, kuna hiyo, and then kuna slap technique, but depending on where you're on the type of music, funk. By the way, pia funk is another genre I listen to a lot and I love. Yeah.
So vio anasikia kama mtu 3 years unataka ucheze leo, kesho uko unapiga hizo vitu zote, haiwezekani.
You have to put in the work.
Everything takes work to be done. Amazing. So I believe across also the bass now there are different genres that just call you to do different things. So I believe, as you said, you have to lay the foundation in terms of
you have to know everything. You have to know your ways.
Okay, maybe who are the people, who are the icons or like, can I call them influences that have journeyed you through your growth?
I can say first of all, Nathan East. Nathan East wa Foreplay. That guy, like hizo times I used to, nilikuwa napatananga tu na video zake Facebook. Yeah, so like that's one person nili grow up nikisikiza. And then of course Becca, because of Joyous. And I remember in 2013, was it 2013? By the 2013, that's when I met Nick. Na tulikuwa tumeenda camp, is a youth camp in Meru. So I think ilikuwa Meru. And No, LD pia nilikuwa.
LD ulikuwa?
Nilikuwa LD pia.
Amiko nilio Nick.
So that year LD, that was like the second time nilimuona. And I remember your LD sana because that's when he song here Sinach, I Know I Am.
Yeah, true.
And they played
it.
Yeah. I remember tulitoka hapo nikaenda kanisa tukajaribu kufanya hiyo song. Kai. Na nilikuwa bado na yeah, but that was the first time I met Nick, and I really loved how he was playing. So Nick, and then kuna of course Moise. Nani mwingine tena from, like those are the very first people niliona wakiplay, and something just switched. Yeah, and then later now I came to meet kuna another guy and it was Scott Divine, was Scott's Best Lessons. Yeah, he's online. I remember in around 2019 nili subscribe for like a month because nilikuwa hiyo time I decided to now register an online course ya music. Prior time, so I was doing the grades. Yeah, so that's when I like time sasa niliingia into music theory like seriously, because now lazima ningepita exam na lazima ningeelewa vitu. Yeah.
Awesome. Maybe I want to take you back, kuna story uliniambia hapo nyuma. Sijasahau.
Tuko na time.
You told me you were ready, maybe you already started pursuing something. Then it reached somewhere ukasema highlight.
Hey, your story. Anyway, it was I was doing, what was I doing? I was doing accounting. I remember nilifanya tu. So I think blanda ili happen. Nilikuwa nafanya evening classes. So I used to work somewhere. From morning baka G5 and then from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Nikapata nilikuwa nakaa hiyo class hivi na gawa shamba lazima. I'm like, bro, si waste pesa yangu kwenda kulala. So that's when it happened. I think ilikuwa 2019. Yeah, so hiyo 2019. No, ilikuwa 2018. So 2018 ikielekea December, tulienda, so I remember nilianza around September hapo. So I was like, tuko break. Na mimi nimechukua break kabisa, sirudi pale. So that's when hiyo ndo time yenye, so I met, okay, there's another guy. Me, I have so many people who have like mentored me when you show the way.
People juu sana pia wanakuletea different influences.
Yeah, so this guy alitu introduce kwa now LCM, London College of Music, because he's a music teacher. He was like, yeah, for a musician it's good to do these things for just to know what happens on the other side. True. So that's when niliamua kujoin. I was like, hey, pesa naenda kulipa nienda kulala. Let me pay it for something else. Yeah, where my interest is. Amazing. Yeah, so that's when now I joined London College of Music. Yeah.
So you are in which grade?
Nilimaliza zote. Yeah. Up to grade 8. Yeah, so what I did, nilishikanisha. Nilichukua from grade 1 up to grade 5. Nikazifanya zote, and then nikafanya exam ya grade 5. And then now nikashika from 6, 7, 8. Nikafanya grade 8. So in total nikanipea tu nini certificate 2.
Amazing. Yeah. Watu wanaona pia masomo ni important. Watu wasiseme
By the way, it's very important. Sione watu wako tu wana play. They know what they are playing and they've invested in
the craft.
Yeah.
Kabisa. Wow, amazing. Maybe across your playing, I know there's one thing called criticism that always has to happen, either positive or negative. Maybe you can give us an experience of yourself. But a positive, ama ulicheza swino kaambua nani ni huyo mpeleke huko nyuma.
Wacha wewe wetu wacheze. Wacha nikwambie, my first ilikuja even before hata nijue like ilianza way back in the village when I was trying to learn. So there's this guy, he was playing by then, okay. Hiyo time yenda alikuwa gwiji, but alikuwa na play F sharp na ile maneno. Aliniambia, for me to teach you have to bring a kuku. Unajua in the village kuku ya mzae atakuvunja miguu. Madhe atakuona uoja hiyo. Anasema because by then I remember kuku was worth around 300 back in the village. So I'm like, hapa nitaanza aje? Kamwambia ngumu. So simi every time nilikuwa naenda nasimama hapo naona Kenya nafanya after service nafanya exactly. That's how I learned piano. And then later a few months akakuja kaniambia wezi hautai nishinda kucheza. Hautai nishinda kucheza hii kitu. I'm like, okay. Yeah, that one. And then later unapata mko mahali you're trying to play but msee anakuambia hapana hufai kucheza hivyo because me sasa I learned to play C. Unasikia tu huyu anacheza tu white keys achezi black keys. Alafu the influence nilikuwa nayo ya integrity ilikuwa kuna vitu singecheza like design anacheza 7 kwa nini mtu anaeka gitaa huku na bass huku. Me I couldn't do that. So unapata tu mtu amekuja tu praise ikianza unaona tu jamaa amesongea hapo karibu na kwambia you should even kwa bass kuna the guys who used to come wananiacha nacheza slow songs alafu time ya fast songs ikikuja unasikia wacha nikuonyesha vile hii kitu inapigwa kwa like okay sawa. Yeah, so I think those are some of the things zenye because such a thing inaweza kufanya uache hata uko like kwani mimi sitoshi. Yeah, and now not like mse anaweza kuwa na better way ya kukwambia anakwambia by the way you should work on this, you should work on this than just to kukutoa tu. Yeah.
On the positive?
On the positive
criticism. Bro umefunga man.
Okay, hizo zinakuanga. But for me I think there are people wakiniambia hivyo I feel like unaifeel unajua this one. Unajua wasanii tuko na tabia mbaya. Sometimes hata mtu amechoma umeenda maybe ilikuwa concert ama service like bro umefunga uko fit umeiva na hapo unajua tu vizuri huyu jamaa kuna vile anafaa kutizi and you are not being honest. True. So yeah, of course kuna so many people one instance I remember ilikuwa okay ni mingi zime happen but this one I remember because ilikuwa recent. Last year tulikuwa playing with a choir. Kuna choir fulani ya chapel. So we had a concert and there was an elder guy hapo kwa church. The daughter alikuwa anaimba. So me I was playing then kamaliza and then akani text late akasema by the way my dad was so blessed today by your playing na nataka namba yako akutumie lunch. I'm like this old man like anaweza tell that you've done something. So like that really touched me. Like okay, you're not doing this for yourself. There are people who listen and there are people who watch. Yeah.
Amazing.
So that's encouraging.
Kabisa. Maybe now we're on the highlights. Highlights of maybe things you did or concerts that you went that you were like, hii kwani ilikuwa ikuje hivi mabeba.
The ones I've played.
Yeah, the ones you've played.
Ni mingi. Jesus.
Atuseme hizo zingine ukujibamba na gani ile ulifeel ulikuwa tu umejinais kabisa yani kwa hiyo concert.
Of course mimi like everywhere nakuanga mi hata kama vitu ni mbaya aje I'll have fun. like nitajibamba.
Just give your all.
Yeah, I'll just give my 100, like nita make sure nimejibamba. As long as tumetizi and we've prepared, I'll always have fun. But one is the same.
Ile inatoka tu kwa akili saa ile yenye unasema hii concert ile sawa.
Okay, kuna concerts, kuna live recordings.
Yeah, live recording both either.
One ni ya last year hapo October, kuna live recording tulifanya. And the reason why ni highlight because nimecheza na one of the guys wenye nimekuwa nikiangalia for a long time. That one I remember, Amani was on drums, and then there's another guy called Newman. He's a lead guitarist. That guy is bad. Yeah, Matondi alikuwa MD. So I think playing with Amani and remembering how we used to play videos zake wakicheza and now like getting to interact with him and having just such a nice bond and relationship. I think that one really, like I remember it even Bakasai. Yeah, and of course the recent one kuna ingine tulifanya May na the same choir nilikombea Nairobi Chapel. That one pia we had fun. First May tulikuwa na live recording ya Manolo.
Tulikuwa
yeah like all these events me I am like hapa najibamba.
Ulifanya kazi poa.
Asante sana.
Hata kama siko nakujua hiyo time kidakali wanakuona sasa umsema.
Yeah, ilikuwa it was a lot of pressure because nilikam in a bit late. Nilikuja like 3.5 weeks to the
so ulikuwa na a lot of cooking.
Yeah, so nilikuwa na a lot of pressure ya learn songs and then you had to learn the arrangements and all that. Yeah, but I had fun.
I'm little blessed. We can't wait for the songs.
Yeah, hiyo sasa ndio
pole
producer pale anafanya kazi yake. Yeah, tunazingojea.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So now we want to get into the MD part. I believe you're also a music director and also a music arranger. Maybe just get your nuggets in terms of your directing. How do you term your leadership style when directing a group of bandits?
Wow. Okay, I'm still learning myself, but what I know is I love giving people freedom, especially when like we are preparing. And by the way, ulisema I was a KQMD last year, so nili step down. Nili step down kiasi.
Okay.
Yeah, because like nili feel a lot of things were happening, and then now spendi kukua place yenye I'm not available. I'm leading people that hawajainiona. And unaona every time kuna a new people coming. Unaona the same way nilipata opportunity ya kukua hapo nika grow. Same way other people are coming. Sahi kina Gidi, Loco Junior is coming up and they're getting that opportunity pia to grow as leaders and all that. Yeah, so sahi niko tu on the backbench pale natokea tu na play once in a while. Yeah, but sahi mostly niko sahi na focus yangu sana niko half leo. Yeah, half leo. That's why pia niko na that's why na MD pia nasaidiana na saidia band. But for me I think nakuanga I love giving people freedom. As long as we have a structure and we have agreed and like maybe I've brought in a few arrangements hapa na pale. After that, like I'll give you something and for you to interpret it for yourself. Yeah, because na feel saa zingine unaweza pata msana kaza like every time on your ears.
True.
Yeah, and sometimes for me na feeling inakuwa too much. I want kama tuliagree this the arrangements. Of course kuna zile spontaneous zinakuja but just give people freedom to express themselves. Yeah.
Maybe what are the things you consider? For example, today nimesema hey Boni the Bassist manze niko na kitu fulani nataka kufanya. Nataka ugeta team. What are those things you look into getting a team?
To getting a team.
Yes.
Of course, the first thing ni, are we friends? Like napenda work na watu wenye si ni like tunajuana. Okay, of course kuna place unaweza enda upate a new team, but like now if I'm given that opportunity to like come up with a team, of course ndaangalia maboys wangu wenye tuta like tumebond, tunajuana, I know how they play, tumegel. It makes work easier. And the people that you can trust.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
Critical elements you've learned as a director that you feel any other director or any other upcoming director who should be able to learn in terms of dealing with people, because I believe people are different. People have different personalities, have different ways of dealing with things. Maybe what are the things that you've learned across your journey for someone else who maybe wants to venture into that space can be able to just take home?
I've learned a lot, and this I've learned from so many people, like from working with good MDs, like working with, of course, Lucas nakuanga naye every Sunday, every weekend. I see what he does, I see how he leads. I pick things from there. I've worked with Mwangi. He's called Mwangi Warogoro. Julius Mwangi, one of the baddest bassists, a pianist and arranger I know. Working with Martin Masava, Stevo Mwanzi. Like, from all these people, you see their strength and you know, like, you just pick from. But one of the things I've learned from, especially from Julius, is his way of handling things, preparedness. Like that guy atakuja na amearrange everything. Atawatumia tu, atawaambia, okay, these are my thoughts, and this is how I want this to go. But in that, atagive you room here. We can add something, but now this is the basic, this is like the foundation. Let's go from here. So like that, make work easier when you're meeting for the first time. Inafanya like kazi yenu inakuwa easier because you know what you're coming to do. Compared to when you MD, you show up for the tizi ya kwanza. Hauna hata starting point. Look, inakuwa ni too much work, mna waste a lot of time kwa tizi and all that. Yeah. So I think that's one of the things yenye nimelearn, like kama umechaguliwa kwa MD, make sure you've prepared yourself. Hata kama like you don't have anything recorded, like have those ideas are something that you can guide people with. Yeah.
And also as an MD, I believe since you have different skill sets, you have people thinking differently or executing things differently. And how maybe do you ensure there is a balance in terms of, I don't want you guys to put too much into this music tuonekane kama kila mtu alikuwa na time yake ya kushine kwa muziki, but at the end of the day I want us to get the different ideas, merge them into something that is a product that ikieka nje ionekana it is an wholesome kind of product.
That's now where you come in, like you're like, I admit this, kuna space ya ku-add or kutoa. So that's when you are like, okay, your idea ni fiti, your idea ni fiti, but I think we can stick with this one. Like that's when you make decisions up, and you're like, okay, like I will take this one and this one and this one. Hii na feel haitaweza. Let's maybe put it somewhere else. Yeah. So you bring that balance. Yeah.
What mechanisms do you put in place as the MD to also ensure that maybe your team is just motivated, easy to talk? Because I believe sometimes for maybe if you're so staunch, people feel like,
mzee amekunja sura sana.
Sisi kuja kumshow hii story. Ikifisha naona ni kama itakuwa story nyingine tena iko another issue tena.
Like mi usema like friendship is everything. Friendship is everything and communicate. Now this for because kama ni maboys wangu wanajua vile mi work, wanajua like we know each other, tunajua time huyu amekuja kama amekunja sura, you're like ya rada nini may happen. Try to me like I try to establish and develop a friendship first, because if we do that then someone will be free to open up and talk. Inakuwa so easy when we take that initiative ya ku develop your friendship. Call someone, muulize wewe rada uko aje, uko fiti leo, siku yako imekuwa aje. So itakuwa easier that way.
Instances maybe you've had, ushaikuwa na instance yenye umeset kila kitu, maybe you're running everything, you're running the stems or hizo vitu zote. Unafika hii stage laptop inakufanya ile kitu. Sasa hiyo musician asha ku big up daddy, twende finya hiyo kitu.
My guy. Hizo vitu happen. Takupea ngapi? 2 ama 3. 1, nilikuwa in my like the first days za kulearn kwa MD. Na bedhe ni Lucas amenisaidia so much kwa like ku learn about run stems and tracks. A lot of things zenye najua nimetoa kwake. So hizo days za kwanza nilikuwa nimeweka, and then service inaenda kuanza. Tuko na like 10 minutes to count down. Na notice sina charger. Laptop iko 20%. Like nilikuwa na stress. Like ndio almost like the first days zangu za kufanya hii, and already nisha mess up. Another thing, ilikuwa tu recently there's a concert we did K-Crew. Ilikuwa Easter concert. Nilikuwa natumia, so mostly nimekuwa nikitumia session view kwa Ableton sana. So for that one, because nilikuwa na launch, nikasema na nilikuwa na stems pia. Nikasema I'll use the arrangement view. Kutumia side sikuwa najua kwa every track unafaa kuactivate loop. First song imeanza ndio mimi nimefinya. Loop ilikuwa like 15 seconds. Ilikuwa like 15 seconds do your intro. Wait. Ilienda song nyingine kama because nilikuwa nimeweka loop. I was like so karibu hiyo song yaribika, but nilikuwa na maboys wakaokolea situation haraka. Hata the only person mwenye ali notice ni boss, na boss pia ni super MD, anajua hizo vitu. Ndio tukitoka hapo nje anasema nilisikia ilikufanya mambo. Ama sometimes unasahau kuroute vizuri, unasikia huko nje 1 2 3 iko kwa house. So hizi vitu una learn every day. Hata leo asubuhi, leo laptop yangu imehang kwenda kutrigger makofi, watu washapiga nini play. So such things inakufanya like okay. So iki happen mara ya kwanza una tense, ya pili uko like okay, ya tatu na control na haraka
kisonga. Okay. What are the tools you use currently? How does your rack look like in terms of being an MD? What are the softwares maybe you use?
Software, I don't use much. I just use Ableton. Hivyo. And pia by the siwezi sema eti nimekuwa MD mnoma. Like I'm learning to be there. Like every day, every opportunity I get to lead people is a learning for me. Every day, like interact with new people, I'm like, okay, so I should add this one too. I should add this.
How do you time your journey so far as an MD? So far so good.
yeah, so far so good. They're still learning. And by this zingine they just come. Zingine you just unajipata tu in a situation yenye someone already amekutrust before hata hujitrust. Like bro, uko sure nita manage kufanya yote. Yeah, so yeah, inakuanga hivyo.
So I believe according to my thinking is that being an MD requires you first to have heavy knowledge in terms of music basically, so that you're able to direct people in the different instruments. I expect you to give me a major 7.
Wacha nikwambie kwanza hiyo. That one is sometimes utajipata kwa watu wenye who knows more about music than you do. And spokuwa careful, utaingiwa na baridi and then you like, nazi jamaa anajua more and mimi ndo namlead yet na feel ni kama, but it's just being confident with yourself and knowing that. And by them you say being an MD is not, it's not like you're the final say. You can be an MD, but all these guys ndo wamefanya hiyo kazi. They're just because for me that's what I do. That's why nikwambia like I give freedom. Me I'm just here, but I'm not here ndio eti mimi ndio nifanye kila kitu. I'm here to just give guide, stream to vitu zi work. Bring all your ideas. Let's make things work.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You've been also in the music arranging scene?
Yeah.
For how many years so far?
Unanifanya na feel mtu mkubwa.
Ni wewe ndio unafeel hivyo.
For since 2023. Okay, you have been arranging, but now like ile
professionalism. Ama ile unafeel ile
serious. Ama tuseme zile work zimetoka 2023. Is it 2023? Yeah, 2023. We did a live recording church, Mavuno worship. Tulifanya, there are a few things we did. These songs ziko out. Everyone alikuwa na bring input. So and then I think later that year we did a live recording. I think near that time. So so every day is a learning day.
What is the creative process for you in terms of arranging your music? What do you consider first, or what are the things that you do step by step to your knowledge? To you now, that is to you, not any other. Everybody will give me their own different thing.
For me, I think I'm heavy on melodies. I'm heavy on melodies. Like I'll nitasikia tu kitu, I'm like, this one inaweza ingia hapa. And then if I'm able to record at that time, I just record it.
And maybe what environments really trigger your creativity in terms of arranging? Do you love secluded spaces, or do you love it, or do you get it when you're maybe just jamming or just doing?
Most of the time is inakujanga time na tizi. Maybe I can say it's every time. Naweza kuwa natembea ama napata tuka line, ama naweza kuwa naoga pale nasikia kuna line fulani inalia kwa kichwa. That was me on Monday. So like any time, but most of the time ni time yenye not easy when I'm doing my personal practice. Utapata line itakam tu kwa like by this line inaweza ingia kwa hii song.
Do you also collaborate with maybe other musicians in terms of your arrangements? Buda unasikiaje hii? Inaweza ama?
Always because ina happen. Sasa being that I'm a bassist, sometimes kuna vitu siwezi interpret vizuri. So lazima nipate melodic guy, mse wa keys. Ndio nikimplay your line atakuwa like, by the kama this one we did, it's in progress. I was just nilikuwa tu na play line and nikamuuliza Mato, I was like, by the way, unafikiria zakaniambia yes. Hiyo ndio hiyo. Alichukua hiyo line and then akaichange ikakuwa into something else. I'm like, wow, singefikiria ni hiyo, but now it's like it sounds more full. So like it's very important. Like you can't say that mimi I'm a standalone. I create by myself. Yeah, so
what are the maybe resources or maybe sites that you visit or things that you do to stay updated on the latest trends that is in music generally, as a bassist, as an arranger, as a director? Or maybe what are those things that you do to just ensure that you are still in the loop, knowing, hey, in this scene things are happening, we have new stuff in place and all that?
For now, I think YouTube is the best place. Kama sahi, there's a guy I'm following. Nilipatana na yeye I think wiki sahi ndio main keyboardist wa D.O.P fellowship, Chacha Macdonald. I listen to that guy, I'm like, bro, yani they make you want to be better like every other time. Yeah, and of course always researching to what you want. Unataka kulearn nini, unataka kuimprove on what. So kama maybe ni side ya MDs, utaangalia like all this information iko kila mahali. Hata IG utaona msee amepost, ukimfollow unaona how they do things. Yeah, very good.
What genres do you find yourself drawn to during arranging?
Genres?
Most of the time maybe in arranging, in terms of the music that you do majorly, that basically cuts to what maybe the genre that you arrange majorly.
Sema funk. By the way, what you listen to pia ina determine how you're going to translate your music. Funk, kuna hii funk gospel ya blacks. Yeah. Yeah. Na alafu pia na I don't know how to call it, but the kind of music a D.O.P fellowship wanaimba. Yeah. Because pia I listen to them a lot. I feel like it's more of melodies and all that.
Currently nikichukua simu yako niangalie hivi niseme muziki gani unasikiza sana? You know, for musicians it always changes with seasons. Sasa inaweza kuwa nasikia mtu fulani, kesho nasikiza mtu mwingine. Sasa nani analia sana kwa
mnataka niseme hapa mbele ya watu? But hata mimi nakuanga hivyo like hii wiki inaweza kuwa niko heavy on jazz. By the time inaisha then nimeanza kusikiza something else. But sai hii wiki tuongelee wiki. Hii wiki nimekuwa more into that guy nimekuambia anaitwa Warren Brown. Nimekuwa more into his arrangements zenye like kuna song yenye unajua but now there's a way he arranges it. So this week nimekuwa more of arranged music and how people wana arrange. Yeah, but kuna band nimekuwa nikisikiza. Okay, sijui kama ni gospel ama nini, but just they do. I just love their music. Inaitwa Coach.
Kochi C-O-U-C-H.
Yeah. I love their music. So those are the people nimekuwa nikisikiza. And pia there's something I'm trying to work on. Tuko allowed kutaja watu wengine.
Taja tu watu, usiogope, wacha watu wapoe flowers mapema.
Me I listen to why, because of what I want to achieve. Kuna bassist wa Anderson Park. There's a way they play. So nimekuwa nikisikiza songs zake sana. Album zake za from 2017. like there's a way they play behind the beat. Like bassist unasikia na play just behind kidogo tu. Yeah, so I've been like hiyo kitu imekuwa kinifascinate so much, like how he's managed to do that. So yeah, I've been listening to him a lot, yeah, because I want to understand how. Yeah.
So far with the experience you've gathered, ni miaka mingi you've gathered in terms of the music industry.
Yeah.
What are those things that you say these are qualities of a good musician, or you can give someone these are qualities that a good musician should have in general?
Other than playing, me, I look at you as a person. What kind of a person are you? Are you respectful? Are you like, what kind of a person are you? Do you value people? Do you value people's time? Like how is your relationships with people? Yeah, so because character is everything. For a musician, character is everything. Unaweza kuwa unafunga but watu wanakuangalia sema hapana, mimi sitaki stress. Yeah, sitaki stress. Like true. Yeah, so for me, like character is everything. And this is how you carry yourself, how your relationship with people, your relationship with God.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. Maybe just to jump off to a different thing, maybe how I believe performance anxiety is something that affects all musicians, vocalists, be it whatever ministry you're doing into.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to know for you, how do you handle it? How do you ensure ama unasema wacha ikuje bora mimi niko na content watu wangu itaisha tu
iende vile inaenda. But that happens every day, like you're not feeling it too, like way. Yeah, but for me, I think always notice being that I'm always calm, like I'm like I love being alone before to end the stage and I always pray. I'm like, I know it's not from God. So I'm like, God, you have not given me that. So yeah, once when we pray, I know that I'm good. Yes, kutakuwa na hiyo tension, but I'm like, tuende sana.
Now aside from the music, what tickles your fancy when we say tumefunga doors za muziki Kenya imeisha, tusicheze tena? What will Bonnie be doing?
My guy, nimekuwa nikijiuliza hiyo swali by nimekuwa nikijiuliza hiyo swali like by the what you like nini inge happen kama singekuwa in this, like I don't know. Like that's a very hard question for me. Hata mimi mwenyewe siwezi jijibu because I don't know where I will be without it. And I think the way it may happen, like ni kama God anakuguide through anakupitisha through your journey too, and then later unakam to realize, okay, now this maybe this my purpose, like this is what I'm meant to do.
Amazing. Yeah. Do you teach currently?
Yeah, once in a while, but it's something I'm thinking of because I've been in those spaces. I've been to schools. I know how demanding it is. So it's sometimes you have to make a choice because choose kwenda hiyo side utaenda sana, and it's like one italemea the other. True. Yeah, but it's something I'm working on, and hopefully by the time this year inaisha nitakuwa nimejua mali. Yeah, but I do teach once in a while.
How can people get in touch through the social media handles? In case someone maybe wants to
tanipata tu kwa Boni Bassist, Boni Bosire. Yeah, kwa YouTube, IG, Facebook. Maybe nafaa kufungua hiyo Facebook account. It's been a while since niangalie. Hata TikTok ni Bosire. So yeah, I post content there.
So far base gani umeshika hivi ukafeel hii ni base man?
Wow. Kuna couple of them, but TRB 1005 or 06 where that base is, it's something else.
Solid.
Yeah, it's solid kona tone fine. Also sai natumia Yamaha SAR series 305. Yeah, that thing kona tone like yeah, kona tone proper one. Yeah.
Okay.
And also Yamaha 305. I love that bass. Yeah, kona vitu napenda.
Unaweza advice mtu anunue?
Yeah, it's advisable.
Amazing. As we close out, maybe how your practice schedules looking like, or do you practice? Are you someone who schedules, or you do it depending on the maybe the order of the day?
Okay, ina depend for like what, because part of this year vile ilianza nilikuwa napata I have a lot of work. So napata my practice is mostly on what I'm going to do. Like I have a bunch of songs that I'm doing, so I'm working on them. So napata like nimeshinda tu hapo, but what I'm doing is I'm learning these songs and I'm learning to play them. And but if I'm not doing that, like my practice takwa, it's always what do I want to achieve. Like there's something I'm working on. Tuseme kuna technique. Yeah, that's one of the things I do. Like tasema wiki, all this month I'm working on this technique. So that month I'll research about it. I'll practice it mpaka ni feel at least si nimefika, but at least niko na yeah, because hautaifika. Yeah, so I always take my practices on what I want to learn. Yeah.
Amazing. As you close out, maybe there is that one phrase that keeps you moving. Is it a phrase? Could it be a Bible verse? Could it be a phrase? Could it be something that keeps you going?
This one I'm trying to remember in it words. First, preparation in it words. Nilikuwa nayo hapa na imepotea tu saa hivi vile umeniuliza hiyo swali. But someone said something and that thing kafanya, alisema excellence, like preparation to inakufanya, it makes you have room for God to work. Like when you're over prepared and you know, like you've prepared to the standards, inakupea, like unafika hiyo point you're like, okay, nimefanya part yangu, now God, yeah, do your own. Like when you're prepared, hautakuwa unafikiria about progressions, hautakuwa unafikiria about ile run ilikuwa inaendaje. When you've prepared yourself well, inakufanya unafika hiyo point, yeah, okay, now I have everything that I need, I'm okay. So from here, God take over. Yeah.
So people have to be prepared.
And also Proverbs 3:5. Yeah. Always trusting in the Lord and lean not on your own understanding. Yeah. In everything acknowledge him. Yeah.
Make your part.
Yeah. So that's one verse I'm always like, okay. Every time I feel ish, yeah, I'm like, okay, I decided to trust you. So I'll continue. I'll continue trusting because I know you got me.
True.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow, such an amazing conversation with the one and only Bonnie, the Bassist himself.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on the pod. Imekuwa amazing.
Thank you, sir.
Such good nuggets for people to learn and listen to.
Thank you, sir.
And know the process. Okay, kuwa na huko mbele wajue. Kumbe iko kuanga si vile tunafikiria.
Yeah, next time kikuwa na time tutawapigia story how nilijipata hii Nairobi.
We can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's a long story. Yeah, time and we'll talk about it.
Wow.
But tumeshukuru sana.
Appreciate big time. Wow,
unafanya kazi fiti sana.
Asante.
God endelee kubless na expand. Kai.
Amen.
Ukisi karibu ikiki na.
Haiko sawa. Hata mimi nimepitisha to the crew.
Yeah.
Pia nyinyi mnafanya
kazi fiti.
Wasisemange ni mimi. Ni pia nyinyi.
Watu yaonekani wako.
They are working behind the scenes. Yeah. Wow, such an amazing conversation, viewers, ladies and gentlemen. So until next time, adios.